Welcome back to the realest channel on YouTube. It has been a while. And that's because I didn't plan on uploading until I could disclose my most recent fight date. And I wanted to know that it was locked in and secured before mentioning it. But it's got to that point where it's not happening. This is not my fault. This is not a fault of mine. This is why I kept it so quiet for so long, because I just didn't want to be creating a buzz about it and not knowing if I can go or not. I applied for one of the forms, or Mayweather Promotions on my behalf applied for a national exemption form to get me into the country, but for some reason or the other it wasn't granted in time, and it hasn't been approved to guarantee my access to the US to compete on the show. Blame can be put wherever blame wants to be put, but in this case it is not me, it is not an injury, and it is not my fault. So yes, it was on Boxrec, and a lot of people were messaging me and asking about it because we know that's a reliable source of information. But now you're hearing it from me, myself, open and honest, the reason why I didn't disclose it, and here we go. Disappointing, very disappointing, because I would have loved to be back in the ring. Like is an understatement. You know, I have been trying to stay active in the meantime whilst I was recovering from my injury. My injury is now fine. I held a whole camp. I had a 7-week camp, shifted, shredded weight, hard sparring, top level sparring, and I was ready to go, but with no confirmation on if I can enter the country. What is the point? I thought that would have been provided in adequate time, and it wasn't. So there's not much I can do, and my hands are tired. With that being said, the future plans, which I said on the Boxing Social podcast, is to not only relocate and live here like what I am doing now, but also to have a team based here. I think a lot has changed since I was coaching JJ and was on that whole wave in the US, and everything was where it was supposed to be. But I think with me maturing and changing as the years go by, and as I really decide what I want to do and how I want to be remembered, it's definitely going to be a UK thing. That's what I envision. I envision a UK thing and a UK setup, and moving back here was already the first step to me making those decisions. And now, I think it's time for me to fully dive into that and let my career blossom further. Had 4 fights, not your traditional path, cool, amazing, but now it's time to strip down and go back into the building process, which is going to lead me to become a world champion. And that's going to take a lot of time, dedication, hard effort, but it's also going to take a team that can help me and help me see my vision and perform it. So that is where we're at now. I apologize because as much as I didn't announce it and blow it up to you guys, it was visible for you to see, and everyone was kind of left in the dark. But that's how things go until I can speak on it. Now I know for certain that I am not fighting next Sunday on the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul undercard. I can speak on it. I don't know when I will be in the ring now, but I don't think it will be too long. I just think a few things need to be sorted out behind the scenes. There will be a lot of changes in the direction that I'm going, because that's just how my mind's changed. And you only get one career and you only get one life. So if you change your mind and it makes sense, change your mind. And that's the stage that I'm at now. So always grateful, always thankful. Never anything thrown towards anybody, but I just know what I want to do and what I want to achieve, and right now the position that I'm in isn't allowing me to do that. So things have to change. Guys, make sure you head to myprotein.com. 37% off if you use Viddal on checkout. This is a MyProtein tee right now, actually, plain one. But if you look closely, there's an MP right there, so they keep me discreet, but it still fits well, especially when I'm getting in fight shape. So make sure you head to myprotein.com. 37% off on anything you like using Viddal on checkout. Make sure you like and subscribe. Subscription feed, check that. If I'm not on your homepage, check that, because I will be there if you subscribe. Make sure you follow the socials as well, always in the description. Cure Oxygen as well. Make sure you're grabbing that. You can also get a discount on that as well, 25% off using Real Cure on your checkout. So love to the people. Sorry, disappointing news. It's disappointing for me to even tell you, but it is life. These things happen, bumps in the road, and when the road is smooth, we'll appreciate it, but we prepare for the bumps again, and this right now is just a bumpy phase. So I would like to thank you all that stick by me, and for all those that don't either, because I'm sure once I'm back in the ring and doing my thing, you will once again. So if you don't know what I do at the end of the videos, it's the end of the video.